to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about how to pass nursing school. So just a little background info. I am currently in nursing school. I am a senior. I have 2 semesters left, and I have been on the dean's list every semester in nursing school. So I'm going to be giving y'all my tips and tricks on how to pass, how to make it through, because nursing school is hard. I'm not going to act like it's not. So yeah, I'm going to give y'all my tips and tricks on how to pass nursing school. So let's go. So tip number 1 is organization. Organization is so important in nursing school. Like, you have to stay organized in order to stay focused, in order to keep your mind focused. So the first tip on organization that I have is make a calendar. So what I personally like to do, I like to get my syllabus at the beginning of the semester, go through it and see all my assignment due dates, all my exam dates, all that. And I'm gonna put it into a calendar. Now, me personally, I do this for the entire semester, but you can do it like month by month, week by week, whatever works for you. But me personally, I like to do it for the whole semester, so everything is right there. I have no excuse to miss a due date, any of that, because it's already right there in my calendar. And it helps me to stay organized. And then tip number 2 for organization is making to-do lists. So I like to make weekly to-do lists for myself, and I'll include things like classes, the days I want to complete assignments, and then anything else I need to add to that to-do list. So I'll do this for like a week at a time, and this helps me to stay organized and see what I have to do the next day, so I'm not sitting here scrambling every morning and trying to figure out, what should I do today? It just makes it so much better for me. That's what I like to do to stay organized. Tip number 2 to pass nursing school is do not procrastinate, y'all. Like, there is no room for procrastination. Like, yeah, you might can do it, but is it gonna get you the best result? Yeah, okay. So yeah, me personally, procrastination literally just leads to stress, and I don't like being stressed. I don't want to do that to myself. So yeah, because if I'm stressed, I'm not gonna be being productive. Like, it's not gonna go hand in hand. So do not procrastinate. And also, procrastination, you're not gonna be doing your best work when you're procrastinating. It's probably gonna be last minute. It's probably gonna be minimal effort because you're just trying to get it in before 11:59. Like, no. If you do your work early, you won't have to worry about it later. You can avoid all this stress and all this, you know, rushing, and you won't have to worry about it later. Especially like if you like me and you like to go to like the on-campus events, go out with your friends, all of that. You want to get your assignments done early so you don't have to be stressing about it or be like, oh, I can't go because I have an assignment, blah blah blah. Get it done early so you can do whatever you want later, period. The third tip that I have is find a good study method. Now, I'm going to share my personal study method with y'all, and if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, there's always so many more study methods that you can choose. You just need to find the best one that works for you. So for me personally, I love active recall and I love practice questions. Like, these are like the 2 things that get me to passing the exams. Like, when I wasn't doing active recall and practice questions, I was not getting the best scores, and it's like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Baby, you need to do this. Okay, I'll go to lecture, I'll take my notes. After lecture, I'm gonna study over these notes. I'm gonna study over the PowerPoint, see what I need to do. Or if your teacher hands out an exam study guide, look at that, because there's no point of studying the entire PowerPoint if the entire PowerPoint is not gonna be on the exam. So yeah, focus on what you need to focus on. So yeah, I will study either the PowerPoint or the exam guide. After I do that, I'm gonna get a whiteboard, get a marker, and I'm gonna write down everything I know about a specific topic, and I'm gonna be saying it out loud, and I'm gonna act like I'm teaching it to a class. This is the most effective way for me to study, because it's like, if you can't teach it to somebody, then you don't really know the information. So whatever I stumble on or whatever I can't remember, I'll write it in a whole different color marker. I'll take a picture of it, and then that's what I will go over. If your school has like whiteboards available, like in the library like mine does, or if your school doesn't have whiteboards, you can go to Target or Walmart or wherever. I got my personal whiteboard from Target because we love Target over here. Get you a nice personal whiteboard, get you some expo markers, and do your whiteboard dumps. That's what I like to call them. And then practice questions. Practice questions are so important, and I didn't realize how important they were until I got to med-surg and psych. So practice questions really helps you to like solidify, okay, do I actually know this information? What am I missing? So you can either go on Quizlet, you can go on all these different websites. I'm talking about my favorite one a little later, and get your practice questions, type in whatever subject you're looking at, whatever you're trying to focus on, and do them practice questions. If you run out of practice questions, like you're just redoing the same question over and over, to still get that same learning experience, whatever that right answer is that you probably memorized from going over it so much, make sure you say the reasoning for it. Like, say it out loud. Like, oh, I would give this medication because this patient has this, this, and this going on. Oh, I would contact the provider because the patient has this, this, and this going on, and this could lead to blah, blah, blah. So yeah, make sure you're giving the rationale for the practice questions and saying it like out loud, write it down, whatever, just to like reiterate it in your head so you know why you're choosing that answer. And this will definitely help you on a test, especially because by the time you've gone over so many practice questions, some of them might be similar to the test. So that's a good tip. The next tip I have is finding a good study group. Like, it is so helpful to have people who are in the same classes as you, same cohort as you. You guys can all help each other to be on like the same pace. This especially helps if you're really like struggling with a certain topic. There's a very high chance that somebody else knows that topic well enough to help you out. So it's real helpful in that aspect. Also, it can help with holding each other accountable. Like, let's say you're a procrastinator and somebody else in the group is a type of person to always get stuff done. Have them hold you accountable to, you know, get stuff done. Have them be like your cheerleader, you know? So it's just always good to have that type of support. And also, nursing school is hard, so it's good to have some friends. It's good to have some people you can relate with, you know, all the struggles that be going on, all the fun, all the good stuff, you know. It's just good to have people that you can bond with. So study groups, definitely. And my last tip is use your resources, y'all. Like, using your resources is so important. Watching YouTube videos has helped me so much. Like, if I don't understand a topic, I'm gonna get on YouTube. Like, it just helps me to really dive into like, what am I actually learning? And especially if I didn't understand it when my teacher taught it, then I might understand it better when somebody else is breaking it down. So a few YouTubers that I like to watch are Registered Nurse RN, Nurse Sarah, Nurse Mike with Simple Nursing, and the last one is Level Up RN. She is helpful as well. But my favorite one is definitely Simple Nursing. So let's dive a little bit into that. I just want to talk a little bit about Simple Nursing. So I actually am subscribed to them. They have a website, app, whatever, and you get study guides, practice questions, YouTube videos. Like, you literally get everything in one. Like, it will help you in your nursing journey. And I'm upset I didn't know about it like my first semester of nursing, but I'm glad I found it out now, because y'all, Simple Nursing is so helpful. Like, that's where I get my practice questions from for my quizzes. They have so many study guides that really helps break down topics, and it's just so helpful. Like, I love Simple Nursing real bad. If you guys can spare a little change, definitely use that. And also, you can use it for NCLEX help. I'm not that far yet, but you can definitely use it for that as well. I paid $39 a month for Simple Nursing, which is kind of, you know, kind of a little pricey, but it definitely helps when it's bettering your learning. So yeah, definitely tap in with Simple Nursing if you haven't yet. And then the last tip for using your resources is go to office hours with your professor. Me personally, I've never really been to office hours, but I know that it can be very helpful, and the teachers also really encourage it. Like, if you're struggling, these teachers want to help you. So definitely go sit down with y'all teachers, y'all. Talk to them, let them know like, okay, I need help with this, this, and this. Like, I just didn't understand it, and they will break it down for you right there in front of your face. It's so much easier, especially if you're not the type to like ask questions in class. I know like that can be a little nerve-wracking in front of a lot of people. Go to office hours, send out emails, you know, use these resources, talk to your professor. They are there for a reason, y'all. So that is all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching my video. I really hope these tips help for my nursing students, future nursing students. And yeah, we're gonna pass nursing school together, y'all. So love y'all, and thanks for watching.